What if the world was ending, and only you had the instructions to survive? Imagine the weight of that responsibility, the pressure of knowing that the fate of humanity rests on your shoulders. It's a daunting thought, isn't it? Picture this. The earth is corrupt, overflowing with wickedness. The air is thick with pollution and the streets are filled with chaos. It's a world where hope seems lost and darkness reigns supreme. Every thought of mankind is evil. People are consumed by greed, anger, and hatred. It's a society on the brink of collapse, teetering on the edge of destruction. Genesis 6:5-7 paints a grim picture. It tells of a time when the world was so corrupt that God regretted creating mankind, a time when the only solution was to start anew. But amidst this darkness, one man stands apart: Noah, a beacon of hope in a world shrouded in despair. Noah, a righteous man, blameless in his time, who walked faithfully with God. Genesis 6:8-9. He was chosen for a divine mission, a task that would test his faith and determination. Imagine being Noah, hearing the voice of the Almighty thundering, "Build an ark of cypress wood, for I'm going to bring floodwaters on the earth to destroy all life under the heavens." The sheer magnitude of this command would be overwhelming for anyone. Genesis 6:14-17. These verses outline the blueprint for survival, a divine plan to preserve life amidst impending doom. Against ridicule and disbelief, Noah worked tirelessly. Day and night he toiled, driven by faith and a sense of duty, hammering, shaping, and preparing for a storm unlike any before. Each nail driven into the wood was a testament to his unwavering belief in God's promise. Picture the dedication, the faith it took to follow God's command, the strength to keep going, even when the world around him mocked and doubted. Then, as the animals marched 2 by 2 and the final door shut, the heavens opened. The moment of truth had arrived. The floodgates of the deep burst forth and torrential rains poured for 40 days and 40 nights. Genesis July 11, 12. The world was engulfed in water, a cleansing flood to wash away the corruption. Can you hear the screams of the wicked fading beneath the waves? The cries of those who scoffed at Noah's warnings, now silenced by the relentless storm. But Noah and his family floated safely, protected by God's promise. Inside the ark there was a sense of peace, a sanctuary amidst the chaos. Imagine the isolation, the waiting, the faith it took to endure. Days turned into weeks and weeks into months as they drifted on the endless sea. And then, after months of waiting, hope returned. The waters began to recede and the promise of a new beginning was on the horizon. A dove carried an olive leaf signaling new life. Genesis, August 10, 11. It was a sign that the earth was ready to be reborn. Finally, the ark came to rest and the sky blazed with a rainbow, the eternal sign of God's covenant. Never again will I destroy all life with a flood. Genesis, September 13, 15. It was a promise of hope and renewal. This story isn't just about survival. It's a testament to the power of faith and obedience. It's about faith, obedience, and the promise of new beginnings. It's a reminder that even in the darkest times, there is always hope. So, what if the world was ending? Would you have the courage to follow a divine plan, even when it seems impossible? Would you have the faith to build your ark, to stand firm in your beliefs despite the doubts and ridicule of others? To follow God's instructions even when it seems impossible? Remember Noah's journey. Let it be a source of inspiration and strength. Let it inspire you to walk faithfully no matter the storm, to trust in the promise of a brighter future even when the present seems bleak. Because with faith, you can survive and thrive, knowing that God's promise holds true. Thanks for watching. Remember, the story of Noah is not just a tale of survival, but a testament to the enduring power of faith and the promise of new beginnings. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more inspiring stories. Your support helps us continue to share these powerful messages.